Yeah, this is getting a bit ridiculous here. Apparently, this is starting to become an all-out war, and basically, it's to the point where, it's like you're behaving like a child. And I, the, I guess I should say, I should expect that type of behavior from you because number one, only mature people will actually respond to things in a mature manner, and not actually have to resort to putting a video that you quote unquote own somebody, I guess just to make you feel better. But if that kind of makes your statue, or I should say your stature, a little bigger, where you can feel that you're a bit taller because of your words or whatever, then by all means, say what you got to say, do what you got to do, because basically all you're doing is just further validating everything that I have said about you in the past, everything that I had thought that you were in the past. With that being said, with this pointless video that you make, where you go on and on and on and on attacking and stuff like that, then I would expect that type of behavior from you because number one, you're immature. An immature mind really has no concept, or really doesn't know how to think like an adult, how to act like an adult, and most definitely how to express themselves like an adult. Like I say, I could go on, and post a video too to say, well, Tallandlightify owns Jaylove47, where it would make me feel better, like as if I really truly delivered some type of insult, or I should say a punch below the belt, so to speak, as far as trying to get back at somebody. My main issue is that anytime that I actually challenge you one-on-one, you always have to go and I guess run to other people, I guess, to come to your aid. And and really to me that's a sign of a weak person. Like I say, I'm actually happy, and actually amazed at so how much attention that video that I did gave. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like a lot of people are starting to really wake up and see really what you're all about. And really the sad part about it is too is that some of the people that once supported you, J Love, are actually coming to me and asking me, they're starting to really see the type of person that you really are. They're starting to really see what you are. You're nothing more than a modern day Jim Crow I guess, for this age. It's like you're trying to, like, I guess, justify and trying to keep down, and railroad the way black people think. You're trying to keep them in this bubble under your rule. And like I said in my past video, and if they even try to step out of your box and develop a way of thinking for themselves, you get offended. It's like you're losing power. And really, to tell you the truth, you are losing power. Your words don't really mean much. As a matter of fact, I laugh because it's so funny. It really is. It's so funny because you can't really become creative and think of a better way to try to insult anybody. You try to run to your viewers, you run to your subs, or whatever the case may be. They come to your aid, and guess what? They get the same lashing that you get. Because basically, like I say, I'm not afraid of any one of you. I'll take all of you on. But it's just the fact that you have a nerve to try to sit up there and attack somebody when you look like you just rolled out of the cornfield coming up into a computer screen trying to talk. You need to take better care of your appearance. You need to do, I mean, there are so many things that I can say about you and put you on and make you feel lower down and shame and be the little militant midget that you've been known to be. I mean, I could do that, but why would I want to do that? It wouldn't solve anything. That's the problem right there with the issue within the black community if you want to start talking about serious issues like that. Aside from all of that type of stuff, in order for the black people really to really help themselves and really help each other, we have to stop always downrating and berating each other. And I know you may say, well, that's some of the stuff that you talk about in your videos, but as I've told you many times before, you put yourself in a lot of those videos and put circumstances and scenarios in your videos, and half of that stuff you say really sounds made up. I'm willing to bet that it is made up. Again, you say things just to get attention. I don't have to do that. I bring attention to myself because of the words that come out of my mouth. I speak with a purpose. I don't speak to the point of trying to insult anybody. I speak with the purpose of trying to educate, trying to inform, and what I don't know, I'm more than willing to go open a book and learn. Like I said, you have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn about life, son. And you really, 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 really need to go and really sit down and really educate yourself on what it is to be a grown human being. Because you act a lot like a child. You act a lot like a child. It wasn't long ago where I had you running back and forth on emails, and then it got to the point so bad where you saying that you would want to come down here to where I live at and want to fight me. And I said, really, that wouldn't be a fair fight because, number one, you're a child. But to get back to that, though, you're not going to put your hands on me because I'll send you back to Philadelphia with your tail between your legs. So it really doesn't matter to me what you want to do to me. All you have in your life, J-Love, is a computer screen, a keyboard, no one to love you, and you want people to sit there and really entertain you throughout all of that type of trash. Again, I'll say again, it wasn't long ago you was up here trying to get pity from people because you thought that you wasn't going to live long. For some reason, you had some type of an epiphany, you know, saying, okay, well, I think this year I'm not going to make it out here because of whatever. It doesn't matter how many times you insult me, J-Love, I'll still be there to give you words of encouragement. Because you know what? That's the type of person that I am. I don't have to sit there and be as childish as you are and downrate people as you are just because I don't disagree with or I don't agree with them on certain topics. See, one thing about it, my Bible teaches me, yes, I got to go back to the Bible because number one, you know, I love the Lord. You can give me your lemons, but I'm going to turn around and make lemonade out of that type of stuff. You can turn around and give me your lemon. I'm going to turn around and somehow make some honey so I can go with that so I can get over whatever ails you're trying to put on me. It doesn't matter to me, J-Love, about what you have to say about me in front of the midst of your subs or the YouTube community. Because one thing about it, I can go to bed at night knowing that I did not stoop low and act like a child to get my point across. It's so funny that you have people that defend you, you sit there and call them what? Dumb, stupid, illiterate, crazy. And the sad part about it is that what really gets to me is that, I mean, the words that you call the black women. They're stupid, they're dumb, you know, this, that, and the other. I mean, you've done it to the black man, the black women. You've done it to almost every black individual you can on your videos. But yet still you have these same idiots coming up in here defending you, talking about you're real and this, that, and the other. You got them brainwashed. I'll give you that. You have your subs brainwashed. But you know what? That's a totally different issue and a scenario altogether. If they want to sit there and live under that type of trash that you talk and call it the truth, then that's totally up to them. You know, and like I say, there's nothing that I can do about it. There's nothing that I want to do about it. I just want to focus on the communication that you and I have. And the fact that you have yet to prove that you are a mature adult. Only children run to people to validate their stance on what they have to say and try to get backup from people. I don't have the need to sit there and spend almost 20 minutes on a video trying to insult somebody just because they feel that that's the only way that they can bring attention to themselves to make them feel better. I hope that video really gave you some hype because you really need some. But like I say, you know, I could go on and on about that. Militant midget who thinks he knows everything and all he does is spits gibble and jabble about things that probably never happened to him, and all he does is experience rejection because he doesn't know how to give love. Why? Because he never received love. I told you many times in previous emails that I've emailed you, son, that you are headed for a sad life, a miserable life. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just saying that to be truthful because basically all you know is hate. That's all you know. It's so bad to the fact that when you try to speak about the truth and love and stuff, it's always overshadowed by issues that you face, and it turn around and put you on that one-track mind again where you're talking about light-skinned people, you know, you don't think that they're good enough or you don't like them because they think they're better than them. Well, as I told you many times before, you know, maybe you need to change the people that you hang around. The people that you hang around and the people that you attract are in direct relation to the type of person that you are, or should I say, want to be. Anytime I try to spit down real language to you about life and try to come to you on the real, you get all defensive because you don't even know how to communicate that way. Why? Because maybe you've never been taught that way. But again, you know, I can insult you time and time again, but what point is it going to prove? Grow up, son. Peace out.